Hey guys, so by the title of this video, you know what is going to happen. So I'm going to be calling Brittany and telling her that I'm gay, and oh shoot. And I'm not really that worried because I'm pretty sure that, wow, I'm like shaking right now. Oh shoot, that is her. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Did you get moved up to like North Dakota or wherever y'all were going?
Not yet. We're actually making our first trip there right now. We started off yesterday, and we're going to be there in about an hour or so.
So y'all are on the road right now?
Yeah, even one day, so we have 3 cars, which is the problem. So we have to make 2 trips.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he's in front of me right now in his truck, and I'm driving his car. And then we're going to drive back to Vernal tomorrow. So hopefully get the U-Haul from his company to then drive up again in a couple days.
Yeah. Well, it was, I was looking at my text messages, and I don't think we have talked since January or something like that. So I figured it was overdue.
Yes. But, yeah, it's been crazy the last few months.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, y'all just found out that y'all were moving, what, like 2 weeks ago?
It was like 3, but then they're like, you're moving to, I guess, yeah, about 3 weeks ago, they're like, you're moving to North Dakota. And we're like, okay, when? And they're like, well, we don't know, we'll tell you when we know. And 10 days before we're supposed to be here, they're like, oh, you need to be there in 10 days. We're like, okay. But then we started laughing a little bit. But it's going to be a little bit later than what they want us to be here for because they can't get their own shit together to get us a U-Haul. And there's no, I mean, we're taking 2 trips because we have to because of the amount of cars. But we can't get any of our furniture without a U-Haul. So it's whenever they get their shit together.
Yeah. The main reason I wanted to call you, other than just to see how y'all were doing with the move and all that, is I wanted to tell you something
What?
that is really difficult for me to say.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine. It's not that. It's just that I wanted to tell you that that I'm gay.
I know.
Really?
Yes, I know. You're forgetting I have a gay best friend. I'm so happy that you're finally coming out. It feels good, right?
Well, I'm shaking right now, so if that's what good feels like.
Don't shake. You're in like a perfect place for it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Without going on further with this conversation, I'll just let you know that I'm recording this, and I'm going to put it on YouTube eventually. So.
That's so good. I am so happy.
But how long have you known? Because I've known for a long time, but. Go ahead.
It's like mental. I mean, it just, I don't know. Like, I have a gay best friend, and like, I always knew he was gay. He finally came out, what was it, our sophomore year in college.
Yeah.
And so, I'm so happy.
But, I knew, and you're the first person I've told. Like, literally.
You haven't told your family yet?
No. I barely have told myself that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm glad. Like, it's gonna feel so much better. And if you want to wait on your family, I completely understand. Because my best friend's family is super religious.
yeah.
And so he's really afraid to, like, say something because because they're afraid that they're gonna like reject him.
Yeah.
But they actually took it really well, and they kind of like do apparently.
But yeah, like before I started, like right when you were calling me, or before you called me, I was like almost crying because I mean I knew you would be okay with it, but like, you know, just to say it.
So many people are like it's not a thing anymore, and I think that everyone should accept it because regardless if you're religious or not, God made you the way that you are, and
Right.
if people are going to accept you for that, then they don't deserve to be in your life. Like if that's what changes, them being your friend, even if they've been your friend for a long time, then there's something wrong with that person, not with you.
Yeah.
And
But I'm so glad that you were accepting and all that stuff. But
not everyone will, because there are still those assholes out there. But from like what I've met of your sister, like no one's gonna judge you on it, I don't think. And like the friends that you have, I don't think they are either. Like you're a great person, and something about who you want to fall in love with and who you want to be with shouldn't justify if someone likes you or not.
yeah.
And I feel that your family and your friends will accept that and understand that. And I know it is hard to come out, but I think like in this day and age, it's becoming easier and easier.
Yeah.
Because people are realizing that other people are accepting. Like my best friend has known since elementary school. So, and it took him till our sophomore year in college for him to finally accept it himself and to tell people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if this had been even like maybe 5 or 10 years ago, I don't think I would have come out at all because of
That's just, like, honestly, you guys, are you still in Austin?
what?
Are you still in Austin?
Yeah.
And I mean, Austin is, I think, very helpful for that too, because Austin is so open.
Right.
And so, like, I don't know anyone who's like, I'm not going to be friends with someone if they're gay. Like, I don't know anyone that would ever do that.
Yeah. But like, I mean, really, I've just recently come around to like thinking that gay marriage is okay because I'm still a conservative Christian, as are my parents, and so that's why I think I would have more trouble coming out to them, just because first of all, I've known I was gay for probably like 8 years or something like that. I mean, on some level, and they don't know at all, I don't think. So
I mean, I think they know more than what you let on. Because what really gave it away for me, I think, with you and my best friend, is y'all never really had a girlfriend. You never went, I mean, all my guy friends will say, oh yeah, she's hot. And we never did that, nor did you. And I guess it is a respect thing, but there's always, like, even those guys that are respectful, like, yeah, she's hot, like, you know, something like that. And I think that's what he told me. He's like, well, I think I've known I'm gay, like, why didn't you ever say anything? I was like, because it's not, like, just because I think something doesn't necessarily mean it's true. I'm not going to, if you haven't come out to me, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're gay, come on, admit it. And, you know, like, put you on the spot like that. Like, that's just not something that someone should do.
right.
Until, like, if you're going to come out and tell me you're gay, then I will, you know, I'll, like, joke around, I'll do whatever, but I'm not going to say anything if you haven't felt comfortable enough that you can admit it yet, type thing.
Yeah. I mean, if you had asked me a week ago if I was gay, I would say no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, literally this happened like 5 a.m. on Thursday morning, or on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that it's a good thing to accept it. And I know it is hard because you are religious.
Yeah.
Like, my friend CJ, his family is, like, super Catholic. And, you know, I mean, Catholics are really against all that stuff, too. And they all accepted him. Like, he was both worried about his dad, which is hard because his dad would make fun of gay people. He like, oh, that stupid faggot, and like stuff like that. So he was really, really afraid
Yeah.
of saying something because he's like, my dad's gay. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like,
Right.
he makes fun of gay people saying gay marriage is disgusting, and I guess against, you know, God's will and all that. And his dad has accepted him and has never said anything rude to him about it or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that my family says, like, I mean, stuff like that, but there's been a couple of times in the past, like, 23 years of my life where, I mean, specifically, my dad and my sister have said something along the lines of, like, you know, against, like, gay people. But, like,
Yeah,
I mean, nothing like that, but, you know.
he would definitely talk to your sister about it before your parents, in my opinion. I think that she is more understanding of it, one, at her age.
Yeah.
Because your parents' age, when they were young, it was still, like, not really talked about. And now, especially with your sister living in Austin, like, she's around gay people daily. Like, there's no doubt about it. Because Austin has so many gay people. There's the gay fraternities. They have their pride, like, all that stuff. So, I think she would be more open to it. And then she can help you with your parents if you're worried about that. Like, I don't know what you're worried about. But...
Well, actually, I mean, I really don't know how Maggie's going to react. I'm really not that worried about my mom, but I'm sort of worried about Maggie a little bit, and then my dad most of all. And then...
Well, if you're not worried about your mom, maybe your mom's, like, the best one to talk about. Like, talk to first.
But, I mean, I don't know. And, like, I mean, she's not exactly, like, living here, so I think...
Oh, yeah. But it's still something that you can talk about over the phone, and then if you feel the need to kind of, like, shut down for a little bit, you can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
yeah.
my friend used to be over Skype, and he was like, you know, he just said, like, I have something to tell you, and I was like, okay, like, what is it? Like, is everything okay? Like, all that stuff. I'm worried, like, people will die. Like, that's what I thought with you. I'm like, is everyone okay? Like,
yeah.
And, I was the first person he told to, and he, like, turned off Skype and, like, turned off his phone. And I texted him. I was like, hey, like, let's talk about it. Like, I'm not mad. Like, I completely understand. Like, what are you worried about? You can talk to me. He, like, finally called me back and was able to talk about it because he was just so scared because he didn't know how people would react. Because I had been his best friend for, like, over 5 years before he told me. Like, it was like, oh, like, you're not going to like me anymore. And it's just, like, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And so, he, like, once you, like, as he said, once he started, like, telling people, it got easier and easier to accept it himself.
Yeah.
Like, he was, like, having girlfriends and having sex with girlfriends. Literally, he, like, told me, he's like, I was trying to, like, fuck the gay out of myself.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was ashamed of it. And he was like, I was trying to make myself not gay by having sex with girls. And he's like, it doesn't work. Like, that's like, yeah, it was good, but it wasn't, like, I wasn't content. Like, I wasn't happy. I didn't like it type thing. And so, I think that once you start telling people, it'll help you. Because, like, he gets really bad now. He'll date a guy who hasn't, like, he accepts it himself, but he hasn't told anyone. And he goes to Baylor. He went to Baylor College. And he graduated now. But he's, like, saying, like, how, like, he would get because he would date these people, but he would have to hide it from that guy's friend. Like, his roommates didn't know he was gay. He didn't want them to know.
Yeah.
And so he's like, it's really hard to date someone like that because I feel like they're ashamed still. Like, you can't tell people. So he's like, if I would have known more, he's like, I would have come out so much sooner, but I was afraid because, like, my family, my friends, like, we're all religious, I think.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's great to accept and not hate yourself on it. And you have, like, you feel the need that you can start to tell people.
Right. Well, I mean, it's just like any other aspect of my life. It's like me not accepting that I'm white, or not accepting that I'm 5'10". Like, it's just another thing about me. And really, unless you asked me, most people probably wouldn't know unless you really got to know me like you did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just like, I don't, I feel like everyone's like, oh, like, so-and-so's religious, they're going to hate me. And if they're going to hate you because of the way that God made you, because being gay is not a choice. Like, that's what my friend was trying to say. He was like, oh, like, being gay is a choice. I'm trying to, like, change my mind. He's like, it's not. And so, you know that he hates his religion anymore? Like, he still, like, believes in God and everything, but he hates how people use the Bible to dictate his life, I think.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's not a choice by any means. Like, I tried to change it. And he was like, I accept it now. And he definitely, like, loved it. Like, he's a part of him. And everyone, like, not one of his friends or family members has shut him out because of that.
Right.
And I think that that's what it is nowadays, is that people don't have to be afraid anymore because it is more open and people are more accepting.
Yeah. Well, Brittany, I don't want to cut you off, but my battery is about to die. So let me end this video, and if you want to talk some more, we can, okay?
Make the ground shake.